Alright, we're going to dedicate this video to beautiful life. This is a upbeat, positive video. As I drive to Palm Springs. What the fuck happened over there? Accident. As I drive to Palm Springs in perfect 85-degree weather. It's supposed to be 95 degrees today. Oh yeah. So we're going to Palm Springs, get some pizza, have some fun. And no, we're not shrooming today. I can only shroom about once a month. I like it too much. No, the reason is your tolerance builds up. Seriously. Like, I like to eat about 5 grams on an empty stomach. But with my tolerance building up, you have to eat 10 grams. Now, 5 grams, most people would consider a heroic dose. I need 10 grams for a heroic dose. In fact, to me, there is no heroic dose of shrooms or acid. There's only heroic doses of DMT. That's right. So, Miss Beautiful Life, we hope you're having a wonderful day today. Life is going well for you. Things are moving in a positive direction for you. You're staying out of trouble. You're being a good girl. See, Beautiful Life's being a good girl now. Because bad girls get their rear end spanked by me. Good girls. Good girls get the opposite. Yes. In fact, I think Beautiful Life, personally, should take 1 gram of shrooms while I eat 5 grams of shrooms. Beautiful Life, I think, seriously, you should microdose 1 gram. Like, I'll get a chocolate bar with like 15 pieces. I'll give you 2 pieces and I'll eat 13. No, seriously. I think it'd do wonders for you. I'm not just saying this. It'd be very therapeutic for you. Seriously. I can't think of anything better. Maybe you'd start out with an edible first. A cannabis edible. Then we work you up to microdosing 1 gram of shrooms, a chocolate bar. Then we eventually work you up to 2 grams of dried shrooms. You'll see. Works wonders. In fact, 2 months ago, I was rolling on shrooms when I spoke to my psychiatrist through a teleconference phone, and I told him I had just eaten a bunch of shrooms. I go, doctor, if these things were legal, it would put you out of business. He wasn't aware, or maybe he was and lied to me. No, he probably wasn't aware that shrooms are actually used now for PTSD and depression and stuff. And once you do shrooms, like if you smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke cigarettes ever, but, or if you drink alcohol, which I rarely do, you don't even feel like doing that. I don't even feel like smoking pot. Like once you do shrooms, like a lot of people will take shrooms to kick heroin and fentanyl and stuff. It's a wonderful experience. There's the psilocybin in there, the active ingredient. So when I saw my guy yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? He's got like 2 styles of shrooms, these real thin ones and the thicker stalks. And I told him, I only want the thicker ones. So he goes in the back. Normally he's got them weighed out in by the gram or by the eighth, 3.5 grams. He goes in the back room, and he's got the door open too to his fucking store right there. This guy, his name's Casanova. He's a friend of mine. He walks out with the shrooms I like in one of those big freezer bags. There had to be a quarter pound in there or something. I don't know. It was the most shrooms I'd ever seen in a bag. He goes, "Is this what you like, Carrie?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Just give me a good Yelp review." Yeah. I told you, he gave me a $50 chocolate bar last week or something. And then yesterday he charged me 40 for an eighth instead of 50. He likes me. He's a cool dude. Plus he's helping me, he's giving me training tips. This dude, he's 38 and fuck, man, he's jacked. This guy can bench press 350 and do like 10 reps of 350. He's fucking, this dude, yeah, he's buff. Let's put it that way. And he goes, "Carrie, you should be able to build muscle pretty easily because you're such low body fat, 10%, that you won't have to, typically you have to lose fat before you can build muscle." He told me no. He goes, "You'll be able to get jacked real quick," which he's right. I can get jacked real easily because I'm 10% body fat. It's just a question of eating more and putting more calories on. He showed me what he eats. He eats a lot of rice, chicken, and nuts are good. Peanut butter is good for protein. Eggs are excellent for protein. So really, if you want to eat, here's the best food. The best whole food to eat if you want to gain weight and muscle. Fish, chicken, rice, peanut butter, eggs, obviously fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. No, he's helping me, this guy. He likes me. He's my buddy. This guy's giving me 2 free chocolate shroom bars worth $100. He goes, "Just give me a good Yelp review." Actually, I told him I couldn't get on Yelp. For some reason, Yelp is not resetting my password for me, so I have to get a new email or something. But I did upload 10 pictures of his store onto Google Maps review, where I'm in the top 10% of reviewers. I have like 350 pictures uploaded on there, and they have like 3.4 million views. Yep. So if you go to Google Reviews and look under my name, Google Maps, yep. When you pull up Google Maps and it shows you like a store or something and you click on the store, then you can see the reviews of the store and pictures of it. So I've been doing that for like 3 years now. I'm in the top 10% of all reviewers. God, a plane just fucking flew overhead to land in it. Jesus, man, it came in super low. Shit. I'm right near the runway on Ramon and Gene Autry. I swear to God, the plane must have been 200 feet above the ground. So beautiful life. Beautiful, beautiful life. We hope you have a beautiful life. Yes. Before I will get Beautiful Life to do microdose some shrooms. It's just because she needs it. Trust me. Everybody needs it, if you want my opinion. Seriously. It's good therapy. Nothing like it. Obviously, I don't recommend somebody for the first time eating 3 grams. Eat 1 gram. Like these chocolate bars, one of the dudes over here, not Casanova, but another worker, I go, how much do you eat of these? He goes, 1 or 2 pieces. I go, dude, I ate the whole fucking bar, which is 7 grams. Plus I ate 4.5 grams of dried shrimp. I was on 11.5 grams of shrooms a few days ago. I'm telling you, beautiful experience. But it's not quite like the God molecule DMT. It's not as spiritual as that. That's a whole different ballgame. Like shrooms is like LSD, and DMT is 50 times stronger than either one of those. It's like nothing you can even imagine. They call it the businessman's trip because it only lasts about 10 or 15 minutes. And you smoke it. It looks kind of like crystal meth. It's yellowish. At least when I make it. No, just kidding. I don't make it up. It looks... You think a guy like me knows how to make that stuff? Yeah, no. So, it kind of looks like crystal meth. Or they now make it in liquid form and put it in cartridges that you can smoke it out of, like vape cartridges, so you can vape the DMT. Now DMT is in, everybody's carrying DMT. It's in all our bodies. It's in plants. In fact, supposedly, it's the pineal gland produces it, and supposedly, they don't know for sure, that it's released 3 times other than when you smoke it. Supposedly when you dream, when you die, and something like on the 47th day that you're in the womb, it's released. But I definitely believe that it is responsible for your dreaming. It's in all of us. It's in all of us. But obviously, so we're all carrying. It's weird because, like when I make it, I got to use the mimosa root and get that from the Netherlands. And when the mimosa root is in root form, it's 100% legal. As soon as it's fucking ground up, it's a fucking felony. But see, here's the problem. Most cops, if they even caught you with it, well, first of all, if a sheriff caught me with it out here, they wouldn't do anything to me. But if most cops even saw DMT, they wouldn't even know what it was. They'd think it was crystal meth. If they saw mimosa root dried up, ground up, they wouldn't know what it was, most of these guys. Most of these guys have no clue what DMT is. Dimethyltryptamine. And see, when people ingest ayahuasca, the active ingredient, ayahuasca is 2 plants from the Amazon mixed together into a brew. And the active ingredient in ayahuasca is DMT. The only difference is when you do ayahuasca, which I would never do, it's like an 8-hour experience. And you're like, you're shitting, you're throwing up, you're vomiting. First of all, I wouldn't want to be on an 8-hour ayahuasca experience. I mean, 10 minutes smoking, it feels like an eternity. It's weird, like, it's the most incredible feeling in the world. You feel like, it's weird, like, I mean, I've smoked it probably 50 times. One time I smoked it, and literally, I felt like 1,000 years of ancient knowledge passed through my mind in like 10 minutes. And then as soon as you're off of it, it's like you were never on it. You don't even, it's weird. It doesn't change your thinking like shrooms or acid. It's just the visuals are just so, there's no words to describe it. There's just no words. That I do not recommend for the average person. That you could very easily have a bad trip on if you're not really approaching it right. That's why it's used for They call it the God molecule, Beautiful Life, the spirit molecule. Basically, you need mimosa root, naphtha, which you can get. It's illegal in California, but I ordered through Amazon, and I get it from Nevada, I guess. Amazon ships a lot of shit that's illegal. They don't check all that shit. And then I got to get the mimosa root from the Netherlands. Hard to find in America. Last time I ordered it too, I wanted it in root form, and they didn't have it, so they sent it to me in the ground form. I'm lucky Customs didn't check it, but I don't think dogs should smell for it. And then you need the third ingredient is like paint thinner, turpentine, I believe it is. Those 3 ingredients, that's it. It's not that hard. There's a few different recipes to make it. It's not easy to make, but it's not hard to make. It's just very basic chemistry. And the better you are at making it, the more yield you get out of it. In fact, I got to get a new recipe if I'm going to cook so hot. I can't do it in summertime because it's too hot and you have to leave the windows open because of the fumes from the naphtha and everything. You don't want that building up in your house, especially when you got cats. So that's the gist of it. Be ready, beautiful life. I'm going to give you a spiritual experience. You'll know God. You realize that you are God. God is within all of us. You realize everything's connected. I remember one time you're supposed to shut your eyes. I like to leave them open. One time I was looking at like a chair, and I could see the chair breaking down into its molecular structure right in front of my eyes. I could see it break, not on shrooms, but on DMT. I could literally see it's just all breaking down to the neutrons and everything. And what's weird is this hippie chickie that turned me on to it that I know, my ex friends with benefits, that I could still bang, but she's crazy. She was there next to me, not doing it, because one person should just be there watching, and my 2 cats were there. They looked perfectly normal. They were kind of changing colors a little, but everything else was cartoon land. Everything fucking else was just unrecognizable. But the things that were actually alive were recognizable. It's weird. It's you can't explain it.